What if I told you that one of the keys to combating climate change is to study tiny umbrellas? Pretty outlandish? Or is it? The thing is, to truly understand and therefore mitigate climate change, we need to know all of the aspects that contribute to it. We know that our climate is greatly affected by greenhouse gases, but that's not the whole story. Earth's climate is also affected by cloud-forming airborne particulate matter known as aerosols. Aerosols can come from fuel combustion, farming, and even meat cooking. In the atmosphere, aerosols form clouds that act like an umbrella, shielding us from the sun's radiation and cooling the Earth's surface. An aerosol parasol, if you will. Now you may be thinking, if it's cooling the Earth, that's a good thing, right? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. An excess of man-made aerosol particles in the atmosphere has been linked to increased droughts that affect millions of people a year. Not only that, but the complexity of these particles is the largest contributor to uncertainties in climate prediction. So that's where my research comes into play. In the lab, I investigate how aerosols from different sources impact cloud formation and therefore impacts climate. I recreate various weather conditions and shine a laser beam onto each aerosol particle. And with some mathematical processing, I retrieve parameters that tells us how effectively each type of aerosol can form clouds, the umbrella that keeps the sun's radiation away from us. For example, I found that agricultural emissions readily form clouds, whereas fuel combustion byproducts tend to need much more humid conditions for cloud formation. And for a mixture of aerosols, that's much more complex and can vary with time and space. This information gives us more certainty about aerosol and cloud contributions to climate change and climate prediction. Aerosol parasols. These cloud umbrellas are far from simple, but understanding them is absolutely critical, especially with the rise in extreme weather and climate impacts surrounding us. My research uncovered an important clue to their role in climate change, and quantifying the effects of aerosols, clouds, and controlling human activity that emits them might just be the key to solving the crisis of our lifetime.